Beverly, it is.
Teddy and Teddy.
Yeah,
The little,
right.
did I say Teddy the Teddy?
I don't know. Who is it, Teddy? Who are
Teddy
we?
the Teddy. Teddy and Teddy.
It's Teddy and Tina. And we just wanted to say be encouraged. It's a massive blessing when God calls you and chooses you to be a person that helps other people, that allows them a platform to have a voice and to heal, sometimes just through communication. So God bless you for being that person that wants to provide that platform for other people to heal and communicate and get through stuff and work through stuff. God bless you in your efforts. May heaven continue to shine on you. May God bless you with your heart's desire and continue to give you a desire for His people. And may you do what you do for Him purely, and may He get the glory out of your life. Keep going, lady. All the best.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the BEV4REAL show. I know I've been gone for quite some time. I know. But today, I'm here to bring back who I am, where I started from, and why it took so long for me to get back here. So, I want you to sit back, get your popcorn, get everything you need, because I'm going to tell you my journey that I've been on March the 2nd until today. I look forward to seeing you. Be right back.
Her name is Beth, she keeps it real. Where her mission is to heal. She always keeps it real. She always keeps it real. Beth for real. Beth for real.
Let's keep it real.
Welcome back, everyone. Listen, I miss y'all so much. I really do. So let me tell you a little bit about what's been happening with me. I'm coming to you plain Jane. You know I'm Beth for real, so I'm going to do that. Keep it real. I normally don't tell or share my personal life, but I feel as a need. You know, it's so important for people to take care of themselves. You know, we as women, we take care of everyone else, but when it comes to us, we don't do that. Well, let me tell you what happened to me on March 2nd. March 2nd was my baby girl's birthday. In her 30s, all of the siblings planning on get together, and then it happened. My husband and I got home. My husband has a pacemaker and the LVAD machine now. That's something that's the only way he's living, by this machine. He has to plug it in at night. If you don't plug it in or the battery goes out, I will never see him again. I'm saying all this to you because it's so important for you to learn that we are somebody, and sometimes we just got to take care of ourselves. Well, this particular day, my husband and I was out and we were shopping and we was in the stores. We get back home and it happened so fast. My husband passed out over the steering wheel, stopped breathing, and we ran into our home and literally pushed our home off of the foundation. When I tell you that people are leaving here so fast, if you're angry, stop. Stop, because we never know. And you know, 22 years with my husband, I thank God that we survived. When the accident happened, we lived on this dirt road. Peaceful, I write my books, my serenity is there, and it happened. When we ran through our home, I blanked out, but it's nobody but God, because I'm still here to tell the story. And when I blinked out, when I opened my eyes again, I was not bleeding. I tried to get out the truck to go around to help my husband, not even realizing that I had broken bones. My right foot has 8 nails in it and a plate. I never thought I was going to walk with this foot. On this one, it still swells and I still have a hematoma, and the doctors tell me that I am blessed. We're blessed. They can't believe how fast my body has healed. They can't believe that my husband and I are still here, because if our wheels were down lower, they said that we would have been cut in half and we weren't supposed to be here. So nobody can't tell me the God that we serve. Nobody can't tell me that. We don't serve a mighty God. He is good, even in the midst of. A lot of times we don't know why we're going through situations. We don't know why it's verbatim. It seems like it's happening over and over. And people ask, and so did I, when is it going to stop? But you know what I learned in this process? God is still good, because he didn't have to spare our life, and he did. And we're both here. The doctors can't believe I'm walking so soon. I still have the pain, but I still yet smile. My husband has this machine, and I'm still smiling. I am smiling because we're still together. And life is too short not to learn to love your loved ones, not to learn to love your siblings, your mother, your father, whoever it is. We never know when a day may come and we won't get a chance to apologize. So my new philosophy and my new words is, in order to live, you have to forgive. And I'll be right back with that.
We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the BEV4REAL show. We're so excited to be back. It's been a time for us, and I'm sure you. Listen, we had great response from last season. We're in season 2, but we need your help. We need sponsorships to continue to bring you greatness. Listen, Vice Production and BEV4REAL, we love you, and we'll see you soon.
When I said to the part of, in order to live, you have to forgive, you do. Because we never know when our day may come. And I can say that because I feel good within myself. See, I forgave all of my predators. All the ones that hurt me, I forgave them. A lot of people say, how could you? If they molest you, they raped you, they beat you, they talked about you like you were a dog and you were their doormats. You know what? I'm a believer. Trouble don't last always. I stayed before God with all my pain, and I even asked him, why won't you let me die? I'm tired of all just the mess that I'm going through. I didn't choose this. But when I heard his voice, he said, you did. I didn't send no men to you. I didn't send these people. You chose them because you thought that you could fix people. All I needed for you to do is fix you. Well, how do I fix me? I had first to forgive. As I forgave each one, I started feeling life again. I started feeling like, this feels good. It's different. I don't have to go through it no more. I don't want to be tired. I even thought about taking my life. I'm not ashamed to tell my story. I thought about taking my life. Then I started thinking about my children. my children's children that are already here, their children. How do you explain that their grandma left them all behind? I can't do that. So I've become a warrior for the Lord. And I won't stop. Because he took time out for me. Every morning he takes time out to blow his breath into me. I didn't have to wake up, but I did. And I said that every morning that he wakes me up, I shall rise with dignity. I shall smile with dignity. Whatever is going on around me, I've learned to put it in his hands and say, God, I trust you. Because your word says to walk by faith and not by sight. So the things that I see is in your hands. You fix it. Because you said I can't fight all the battles. And I'm giving them to you. And I did. The best thing I could have done was give him my battles. Even the ones that hurt me. I had an opportunity to speak to some of them. The one that beat me, I wanted to know why. His response was, that's all I knew. My mother used to get it. So I thought that was the right thing. I said, my God, I had to suffer because of your pain. But I forgive you. And I had to. It's not easy forgiving someone that hurts you. But in order for you to release and really learn to love yourself, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. Well, how do I do that? Great question. I wrote it in my book. Stormy weather, yet I stand. Yeah, I wrote it in my book. My kids and I could have been homeless. I remember looking out the window and saying, Lord, if you get me through this with my children, I will never put them through this again. That very hour, I had a knock at the door, and it was my mother and my youngest sister, because we had no food. We had nothing, no hot water. Another survival I did make. I took the beatings, the verbal, the mental. Yet people say to me, how do you love God and you went through all of this? It's a great question. And I had to dwell on that for a while. But then when I thought about it, he died for me. He died on the cross for me. Because his word says, I send my only begotten son. Could I put my son up for someone else? I don't think I could have done that. Could I have hung the nails in my hand? I couldn't have done that. God has saved me so many things. Part of it I shared, part of it I didn't, but I will share this. To have a bullet so close to your head for it to go past and miss, I'm not nobody behind it, but I'm here. I'm here. And I'm so glad to be here. I have the BEV4REAL show, of course. I have Water Women Against Teen Abuse, of course. But you know what? I have life. And I'm going to use every breath in me to tell people we are somebody. We're no doormats. We don't have to let people walk on us. We don't have to jump and walk on eggshells. No, we just need to open our mouths and say, listen, I'm tired. God said he wouldn't put so much on us that we couldn't bear. We have to learn to give it to him, leave it with him, and let him fix it. It is the hardest thing, I'm telling y'all. It's hard, but I did it. And I'm gonna tell you how right after this message.
be right back.
Okay, so let me tell you how I learned to give stuff to God. One day I said, Lord, I'm ready to go. I had no money in my last marriage. No money. I said, Lord, your word says to trust you, and I do. I got out, went looking for an apartment, no money whatsoever. Apartment hunted, turning me down. Apartment hunted, turning me down. My kids were in the back seat. They were tired. They were like, Mommy, can we please just go back to that house? No, God didn't tell me to turn around yet. Got to the red light, turned on the street. There's a apartment complex up the hill, gated community. Went in, and I knew the lady sitting in the office. I told her what I was going through with all the abuse and women being in my home when I'm at work and so on and so forth, and I was tired. She said, Beverly, I'm surprised that you're going through this because I know your husband at that time. She said, no, ma'am. You are not. She told me to fill out the application, and she moved me and my children in with nothing and provided. So nobody can't tell me what God won't do when you trust him. Trust him. I'm telling you, this show is so unique. This show, I wanted to be me. This show, I wanted my cap on, my pants on, my sneakers on. I didn't want to come dressed on this show because I want to come back to let y'all know I survived. I'm not supposed to be here. The enemy have tried to take me out so many times, but God said no. He said, what I've gone through, I got to share it with you. And I pray that you take this show and share it to everyone because people need to know the truth. On the BEV4REAL show, I don't sugarcoat. I keep it real. I am always real. My family will tell you I'm real. If you don't want realness, don't call Bev, because she's going to tell you just like it is. And I always do it in a humble and honoring way to God. Because see, he kept me. And I don't want to lose friends or people that I see in the street. My phone rings all the time. Can you pray with me? Can you talk to me? How did you do it? And I always have to say, if it was not for God, where would I be? Where would I be? When I think about that, I think about how I drove down a highway at one point by the water. Took my hand off the steering wheel. God knows I'm telling y'all what I did, and mashed on the gas and closed my eyes because I can't deal with all of this stuff that belongs to other people no more. I'm tired. I don't know how to tell my family I'm tired. If I just go, they'll cry for a little while. I took my hand off the wheel. I mashed on the gas. The water was right here. And the road was whining. I'm saying I should have hit the water by now. Where is the water? And I looked and I said, my God, this can't be you. It had to be you driving me around. I said, God, why won't you let me die? Please, I'm tired. And I heard his voice. He said, daughter, you cannot die because you accept me in your life. I am eternal. And because I live within you, you shall live. You shall tell my people. You shall tell my people that I hear their cries. Oh, God, that I understand. Oh, Jesus. I will move if you allow me to. But you got to stop standing in the way for me to take control. You keep sending me, and then you come in front of me and block me for the things that you ask of me. So how does it get better? My daughter and my son. How can I fix it if you don't stand back and allow me to be God? And I have to tell you this because many of you saying, if he wasn't God, he wouldn't do this. Why would your God do this? See, it's not our God, it's you. You're trying to be him and yourself? You can't do that. Men and women, stand still. I don't need this job. I want another job. Well, if you keep your mouth closed and be still, he'll bless you with a new one. I'm here to tell you. See, I was in the medical field for 19 years. I knew it was more to me than what I needed to do. And I said, okay, Lord, I'm gonna step out on faith. I'm gonna step out on your word because I trust you. I started my nonprofit organization. Zero money. Zero money. We started the BEV4REAL show. Zero money. One little camera. My producer, Lorenzo Vice, trusted me. And look where we at today. He's climbing. He's climbing. And everyone that connects to me is climbing. And it's not me, it's all of the glory of God. Because I trust him. You know, when I talk about him, I get so emotional because I don't understand why people don't want to love him. And when he's a loving God, you just give him a chance. He is. Brought me a mighty long way. The greatness is I've learned to love myself in the process because I now learned that I am the head and not the tail. I am above and I'm not beneath. Now I can walk with my head high with a smile on my face. Does the enemy and people still try to attack me? Of course. But I want the player haters to know, don't hate the player, hate the game. Because each time y'all speak against me, have something to say, God takes me higher and higher. And I'm going, glory, glory. And I just want them to know that too. Yep, I'm real. I'm the BEV4REAL. I'm going to keep it real. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to bring other guests on here. And they're going to keep it real. Because see, people need to understand that they're not the only one that's going through. If you open up, the word of God says we have not because we ask not. But if you ask, someone to step out and help you, encourage you, they will. Now, you may not like me after this. You may not want to watch my show after that, and that's fine too. But I'm going to bring it to you. You better watch your frenemies. I had to learn about frenemies. Because see, frenemies are people that smile in your face and can't wait for you to turn your back. And talk about you. And I'm going to come back to you with that.
We'll be right back.
Her name is Beth, she keeps it real. Where her mission is to heal.
So we're back. And I'm just sitting here and I'm giving God the glory because I have been able to just put some stuff off my chest and share it with you. I'm so excited that I'm able to tell you about these frenemies, because I had to learn too. Frenemies are the ones that want to get close to you, right? You share things with them. They smile in your face. They take your ideas, run off with their ideas, and then come back to you and go, what? It wasn't me. I didn't say nothing. Well, you're the only one I told. I don't know where that came from. Frenemies, learn your circle. You know, everyone has a season and a time, and sometimes, I'm speaking for me, we have to learn when our season is done. We have to learn it because seasons only last for a little while. Yeah, I had to learn that one too. People I thought I would never separate from or be separated, I see God pulling. And this, I'm speaking to this to somebody. I don't know who it is out there, but I'm telling you, be careful who's in your circle. Everybody's not your friend. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I can tell you, be wise. Use wisdom. Use wisdom. Because everything you do, they're going to steal it. I've learned to keep my mouth shut, walk tightly, not telling everybody what you got planned. Because you know what? You'll see it sooner than you think when you're not ready. And for those that are ready, step out. I stepped out with 0. It can be done. I'm here with you for my show. I'm excited. And I appreciate y'all for listening again. I would love for y'all to please share this because this message right here is for somebody. It's not just for me to talk about my experiences or the things that I've gone through in my life. I want to bring hope to somebody. I want somebody to know that I'm keeping everyone in prayer. Everybody in my prayers. We have to. People are leaving us. We're not getting a chance to say, I love you. I'm sorry. You never know, y'all. It's time. It's time to get our lives in order. It's time to forgive so we can live. So that's my segment of this show. I want to lighten it up a little bit and let you know we have some great, phenomenal guests coming up. Oh my goodness. We're going to have you laughing. It's going to be so much fun. We got some other good things that are coming. And you guys be on the lookout because I'm getting ready to bust out my whole new line. That's right. I'm getting ready to start a line. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to share it with everybody and get the woohoo and full figure ladies. Watch out, girl, because it's going to be for us.
Listen, you just watched me talk about my life and where I've been and why I have not been on this show. Take care of yourself. Honestly, take time out for you. Because you know what? If we don't take care of ourselves, who will? So remember, frenemies, our health, forgiveness is so important for us to do. Time is just too short and it's ticking and people are leaving. Hey, with that being said, listen, we're back and we are ready. The holidays are coming up, so we're going to have some great things for you coming at you. If you feel like you want to see something on the Bev For Real show, call me 803-760-0994 or email me. I love emails. That's BEV4REAL@gmail. BEV4REAL@gmail.com. Always remember, the show is not about me. It's about you surviving, willing to share your stories with others and helping one another. And most of all, it's about my Savior, Jesus Christ, who kept me here to share stories with you. God bless. Until the next show.